Hello. Hi. I'm the problem. It's not the problem. Hello. I was going to start slightly earlier today because I have to finish in like an hour and a half, so it's a short stream. But time got away from me. So normal time start. And I'm warm. I will get cold in a bit, but I'm just going to take the jumper off. It's not actually warm, I have a broken thermostat in my body. It's Aquadine! We haven't played this in a few weeks. When was actually the last time we played this? We haven't played this since September! Oh my gosh, it got away from me. Yeah. So hi. Right. Sorry. Just had a pop about shield mode. Accidentally activated shield mode. Didn't mean to do that. Hi, Elkesh. It's shield mode, and I'm like, cool. I'll click on that. I want that. I don't want it enabled right now, though. Sorry about that. Hi, Elkesh. So yes, we're back with Aquadine. This game came out at the end of August. We've played 2 streams. It popped up, and I clicked on the thing, and didn't mean to click on the thing, and it works. Didn't actually mean to trigger it. It's like my panic button, but built in. So I might change my panic button over to field mode. Not that I've ever had to use it, thank God. But yeah, and my hair is doing a floofy thing today. So kind of anime characterish. Right. What? Yes, Aquadine. This is a game about a mermaid. We've done 2 streams. We found out who the mermaid was. We are following their story, and I think the rest of it should fit in like the next hour and a half, provided I don't prevaricate too much. But the hiccups. So yes, I was going to do a stream yesterday, even after Jesse cancelled the co-stream, but I ended up having a nap instead, and then watching some TV. And I was watching Lady Magritte's Vertigo stream on catch up as well. So I didn't stream. However, I am off 3 days next week. And I know I've got a big birthday stream planned, but I was also thinking that because I'm not streaming either this weekend or next weekend, I might do a Monday stream as well. And so do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Just as I can. Just because I can. So yeah. Something. Let's get on with the show. Now, I may have been biting at my lip. And may have pulled a whole bunch of skin off it, because, you know, why not? So. September 25th. Yes, so it starts off with the common route, and then you get here. Maybe not there. No, wait. Here! Then you get to pick the 4 people, and there are 4 then split off routes, and we picked, I think that says Anya's route, so We're going to load in there. And right, so okay, catch up for this moment is, so we are a ferryman. The ferryman is our alter ego. For some strange reason, I don't quite know why. There's something about our mum got ill because I think she's a mermaid. She's got a mermaid disease, but she's not a mermaid. But we have aquamarine eyes, and aquamarine eyes basically mean mermaid ancestry. There's a whole thing. And now I'm cold. You literally take the jumper off, and then I'm cold. But I'm hot when I put the jumper on. What am I supposed to do? So Endermere is a mermaid disease. Banjo is a mermaid god, deity, that is in the body of a cat. Not sure if it's just his spirit or whether he's transformed. Ciel is us, our alter ego anyway. And then Anya is a mermaid, but her parents aren't mermaids, so it's like a recessive gene. There's like a whole mythos. Like Aquadine was originally like the mermaid city, and a mermaid fell in love with a sailor, so she went on land, married, and was cursed or prevented from turning into a mermaid again. And then all the rest of the mermaids left and became humans. And the mermaid race kind of died out, or so they thought, until Anya. And also Ciel and his mum. Can't remember Ciel's other name right now. But his mum got sick, like really sick. And there's like other characters that definitely have secrets that we will be playing. We will be doing story time for the rest of it. Because I really, really, really want to find out what is going on with the singer, who I thought was the mermaid. You know, there's also, I'm fairly certain, a trans character. And then someone else. I don't remember who the fourth person is right now. But anyway, either way, it's a really intriguing story. And I'm sorry that it's taken me 2 months to get back to it. We have a lot of games to play. So yeah. Hi, Dan. You're here for marmalades. We're in the wrong stream then. We're here for mermaids. So yeah, we need a crystal. Or possibly Muchacha, the goddess of healing. Yeah, this is basically what I've just, He's Levios. Banjo is Levios. Ruler of the sea, not a pillow. Ciel lives with his granddad because his mum's in hospital. Anya being born a mermaid tore her family apart. Yeah. So she could be a normal girl because Levios has that power. Potentially. Possibly not as a cat. So the abilities were sealed away to protect them, basically to stop discrimination. Yeah, so this is basically that. So aquamarine crystals in ancient Aquadine. I think there was something about tears. But anyway, we need to find a crystal. So, assuming that you remember what happened in September, I'm just picking up from where I left off. Anya stands in the pitch black void without anyone or anything else nearby. All she could hear is her voice echo in the distance. Mummy? Where's Daddy? I don't want you to keep fighting. Please stop. What do you mean he won't come back? Did I do something wrong? Why do I look different than everyone else? I'm sorry for being alive. I'm so sorry. Baby. She's poor baby. But yes. Hello, welcome back to the stream. Welcome to the stream. This is the last stream of this week. It is a short stream. I have birthday plans. But I will do extra streams next week to make up for the fact that 2 weekends are missing. It'll be all hunky-dory. Be all good. We'll revisit some favourites, we'll do some challenges, and possibly play something new. All among keeping track of the 12 Days of Christmas competition and my random to-do list. Because I can multitask. But yes, nothing... The kid should not be made to feel guilty for being alive. But yes, this is ancient Aquadine. Both Ciel and Anya keep dreaming about it. We do not know what that means. You forgot about random to-do list again. Yeah, I got my new list. It's quite good. I need to see how I can fit it into plans. Yes, your list is still regenerating, Dan, because you have a ridiculously high completion percentage, and thus it's really hard to get a decent list for you. Ancient Aquadine, am I having another dream? I've had this dream many times, yet this is the one place I can never draw. How ironic. Is it because they're merely dreams? I don't know. Why do I draw every day? Am I trying to find my purpose through art, or am I quietly denying that my existence only brings despair? I don't know, but one thing is certain. If I didn't exist, Mum and Dad would have still been together. They would have been happy. Maybe not. Ha! Dan is always causing trouble. The council? The council? Which council? I know of several dozen. I wish I wasn't born. I'd rather be forgotten, just like this dream. I wonder what it feels like to be human, a real human. I won't have to worry about people seeing me swim, my skin won't dry up anymore, and maybe my family will be happy again. Maybe I'll finally be free. Robin returns... Oh yes, Robin is Ciel's alter ego, I believe. Robin returns to the library during lunch only to find Anya drawing in his sketchbook again. He takes a glance and notices the blank face that's been erased many times. Oh, the random to-do list council. Okay. I think it's just Tarragon. And the mods. He has some lackeys. So, you know. What are you drawing? Excuse me. Why is it? I am perfectly fine. I sit down to finally do my stream and I can't stop yawning. Really frustrating. I do apologise. One of these days I'll figure out why and I'll be able to stop it. I'm not... Well, okay, this time it's probably because I am tired. I may have accidentally forgotten how to sleep until like 4 AM. Yeah, I blame the nap I had after work yesterday. Except that it wasn't that much of a nap. It's like maybe like 15-20 minutes. Just couldn't get to sleep last night, so I'm tired. But my friend's arriving in like just over an hour. So I need to get on with the book. Game, book, same difference. Hi, Leaky! So that we can at least try and get to the end of Anya's storyline. That would be really cool. I have no idea how far through we are with it. But anyway, someone who's still a mystery to me.
Robin.
Why are you so interested in merfolk? Shouldn't you focused on getting your mum treated at the hospital? I am. That's why I'm still looking for the crystals. But there's no guarantee you'll find one. Even I haven't found them before. You see, my mum's been in the hospital for 4 years now, yet her condition hasn't improved at all. Doctors kept telling me that they've never seen this illness before, but I have my own theory.
As a matter of fact,
Based on everything I've learned so far, I believe this could be a case related to endemia.
What?
Endemia? But that's impossible. Your mum's a human. I know it's a stretch, but her symptoms don't line up with any common disease. When is the next Monkey Island stream? I don't know. Maybe Monday? I have to plan out next week's streams. I have not done that yet. I will do that on Monday morning. And I will decide what I am streaming. I want to do some Lonesome Village. I have been collecting and rescuing villagers or maybe want to do some Lonesome Village, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of do, because they fixed the game, and I want to shout out the devs for being amazing and fixing the game. Like, literally 3 patches within, 2 weeks. Really good servers. Also proves that it's possible. But that's beside the point. Yeah, so I need to decide. Monkey Island is probably on the docket for next week, though. I also kind of want to go back to Citizen Sleeper. Stop yawning! Because, we never finished the thing, and then, the next DLC chapter's out. But yes. But it's Thursday. Again, already. It's December! Again! How is this happening? Yeah, it's Thursday, it's December. It's so weird. But anyway, I hope everyone's doing okay. Ah! Nope. They have a patch ready, but they can't release it until it's out on Game Pass or something. But anyway, the publishers contacted me to say that they have the patch. They're just waiting. Today's date, the Thursday or December? What? Is that what the subtitles said? But yeah, Rainbow Billy, Monovoid, contacted me and said that they have a patch. They're just waiting for the Game Pass thing to... They have, they can't... Something patch Game Pass release at some point. So it is patched. It's just not released yet. But they did actually reach out independently and let me know. I didn't have to bug them, so that's good. Unlike freaking Aneria Crimes, everyone is ignoring me on that one. Don't think it's ever going to get fixed. Because that's not just achievements are broken, the game is broken. The game is patched on Steam, the poor developer just wants to get it patched on Xbox, and they can't. Ooh, don't pull the thread, Joe. You need to... right. So anyway. Today is Thursday, and it is December. And I'm not entirely sure how. It's my birthday in 6 days. It's really weird. And I'm confused. And then it's Christmas soon, and then it'll be 2023, and I don't know what is happening. So I'm just gonna see what happens with the mermaid. Judging by your reaction, I'm sure you're aware of how serious this could be. Finding a crystal is the best chance I've got to save my mum. That's why I need your help. Not fair. There's gonna fuse someone after hearing that. Robin can't do it without me, but he also has something I want.
Whatever.
Fine, I'll help you, but in exchange you'll give me Banjo when this is over. what year it is. I also know what month it is. It's other than the days I get confused over. I mean, you can add the commands if you want. I'm just saying that I only get confused over how it became a day. Time just keeps on. That's the problem with time blindness, is literally, you blink and miss it. And sometimes you're waiting for something and oh my god, it feels like 3 years instead of like 3 hours. So ridiculous. I think it's just day. I mean, yeah, I still haven't got the hang of 2020 or 2021, so, there we go. You don't know what you thought that command would do. Thursday. I don't know. I mean, it could do something if you want it to do. You just have to tell me what you want it to do. Anyway, that kitty will finally pay me back for all those stacks with her life. Gee, I'm really starting to feel sorry for the poor thing. All I ever wanted was to be a normal girl, but I never thought it was possible until now.
Don't worry.
You may not realise it, but you're not alone.
Wow.
What you trying to say? You want to be a girl too?
No.
That's not what I was getting at, though I'm sure some people feel that way, and there's nothing wrong with that. Fairly certain one of the characters is trans, so, this is a good representation to have in this. Oh! An emo band. Why does their t-shirt cause you issues? Is it problematic, or does it just not fit? Or is it see-through? Wednesday is a character. Yes. It's also a new show on Netflix, and it looks amazing. And I had to keep on skipping over all the TikTok videos that I just kept on wanting to watch, because I'm like, I'm going to spoil myself on the whole freaking show if I'm not careful. The actress that plays her is just incredible. I think it's also got Gwendolyn... I want to say Gwendolyn Parr. But that's not right. She plays Brianna of Tar. I'm fairly certain her name's Gwendolyn. I don't know what her surname is. She is awesome. Gwendolyn Christie. Thank you, Alkesh. I'm so terrible with names. I think it's because Brianna of Tarth and Gwendolyn Parr. I don't know if Gwendolyn Parr is a character or like an actual person, but that's what got stuck in my head. But Gwendolyn Christie, yes. I believe Gwendolyn Christie is also in Wednesday. But yes. Oh, God. Oh, right. Yeah, that's annoying. I wore my N7 t-shirt to meet a friend because I like Mass Effect. And they informed me that it was not N7 day. And I'm like, I literally... That's Catherine Parr. I know that one. That's possibly why, because I've been getting the musical 6 snippets on my TikTok as well. So maybe that just mixed up in my head. But yes, and I didn't even wear it on on November 7th because, well, it was in the wash. But yeah, it's like I'm not gonna just wear it on one day. I like Mass Effect, therefore I have an N7 shirt. I, at some point, need to go back to my Mass Effect Insanity stream. That is a long way down the road. I sunk your battleship! Ooh, wow, that's a big battleship board. N! But anyway, this is me not getting distracted and reading the story. So that we can finally, find out if Anya becomes a real girl. Instead of a mermaid, and Robin's mum gets healed. You may 15 by 15 hardcore. No, that sounds like a really painful TA event. I did get my my 12 Days of Christmas achievement. I got run over by a robot 5 times. I know it says 10, but it popped early. I mean, it took me longer to find a level in which I could get run over than it did for me to get run over. But because it was Bright Paw remastered, it were really easy. I don't want to hunt through 225 possible squares. No, I really don't. That sounds evil. What was the one? Was it CRAB, which is a horrible acronym, really. Crazy Random Achievement Bash or something like that. That needs to come back. I enjoyed that. Yes, I want to. I have now 175 achievements to recover my bean dive, which is better than the 200 and something I had the other week, and better than, you know, it's the best progress I've had so far. But yes, I've not done a bean dive since 2020 because I did the bean dive in the pandemic, and then I have not recovered from it because there've just been so many games and I've streamed them. So yeah. So I will be recovering my bean dive, and it will definitely be sometime soon-ish. I feel like December is going to be more game playing, even though I will have 3 weekends where I can't play games. But I also have a week off at Christmas, so. So. You may be the only person in the world who wants to become a human, but it's a different story if we're just talking about change. People are trying to improve themselves every day, whether it's their health, skills, or even cosmetics. You're no exception. My goal wouldn't be different from yours, but I want to make you happy too.
Robin.
Thanks, Robin. I appreciate it. Robin and Anya walk away a little happier for their respective reasons, and it seems they're starting to understand each other better as well. Later that day, the librarians are preparing to leave after school hours. However, there is one visitor who's still looking around. Well, exactly. I mean, I can counteract that somewhat with finishing games, which I have been doing, and also playing some games on my alter ego for stream, and then coming back to them on my main, like I did last weekend. For the ones that I want to showcase, but I'm not sure whether I will like them, definitely. And I really did enjoy the As Far As the Eye one, but putting 76 achievements in a game on my card would have been a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, I'm slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. 175 sounds a lot. It's not, but when I get distracted and forget to play games and get like not even one achievement a day, it's a lot of time. So you know, plus I will start new games, just try not to start as many. But anyway, if I remember correctly, this must be where Robin checked out that book. Maybe I can find more information here.
Hello.
Can I help you? Yes, I was wondering if there were more books on merfolk here. I read one from this library before. We have plenty of books on the topic. What's the name of the book you read? I believe it was Mythology of the Merfolk Civilization.
Okay.
I'll see if I can find something similar. As May browses through what the library can offer, Dr. Woodman can't help but look around where she used to attend school. I haven't been to this library in a long time. So many things changed since I graduated. I wonder what everyone else is doing with their lives. Most of them probably have their own families by now, but mine hasn't really changed. You, Doctor, saving lives. So that's a big change. Dr. Woodman waits by the counter and gazes aimlessly through the windows for a while. It isn't long before May returns with the book. So this is CL's mum, or Robin's mum's doctor. I don't know whether she suspects mermaid, or mermaid disease, or whether she's going to be evil or not, or whether she's nice. I don't know. I can't get a read on her. mainly because she is an animated character, and it's really hard for me to read animated characters unless they're really over-emoting. At the moment, I'm chalking it up to medical curiosity, and wanting to cure her patient. But yeah, it's really weird. It's like right from the very beginning, it was like, oh, his mum feels better when she has a bath. Maybe she's a mermaid. Maybe she's a mermaid that can't change into a mermaid. But it's like, yeah, she feels better in the water. It's like, yeah, mermaid. But anyway, it wasn't long before May returned to the book. Sorry to keep you waiting. The most similar book we have at the moment is called The Tale of Urus. It's a fairy tale though, so I don't know if it'd be useful or not.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. I'll take it. All right, could you show me your school ID? Oh, I'm an alumni. I don't have one anymore. Really? Well, I can't let you check out this book unless you have an ID. I have a guest pass and permission from the principal to check out the book. He's a friend of mine. May takes a look at Dr. Woodman's papers, which instruct her to scan the guest pass. She gives it a try and it works.
Okay.
In that case, the book will be due in 2 weeks. Thank you, and have a good day. Dr. Woodman takes her leave as May and the other librarians prepare to lock up for the day. So this is the cafe where the friend works. No, friend, yes. Friend that... friend of a friend that has a crush on the fairy guy but doesn't realise that it's Robin. It's really weird. I don't know why he has an alter ego. I don't know why everyone was mad at him because of his mum. It's really weird. He had to reinvent himself, pretend to be somebody else, to earn money because his mum was ill. It's very sad. I do hope that we have some context for that. Don't know if we will. Dr. Woodman seems eager to dive right into a new book, so she decides to read it at a cafe. The owner comes over to greet her. Anne, I wasn't expecting you. Don't you have work?
Actually,
I took the day off. Thought it'd be nice to enjoy some coffee and read a little. You should come by more often. The guys love it when they see single women here. It's the perfect place for couples to hook up. Well, second to the Bridge of Sorrow, of course.
really? Yes.
You're guaranteed to find someone if you come every day, but if you don't buy something, I'll kick you out. You sure haven't changed. Diana, get over here now.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am? What do you need? Diana. She's probably the fourth one that I couldn't think of. But I don't know if she necessarily has a story that currently appeals to me. Which sounds really bad, but she's like the least interesting of the group. Diana, come greet my friend Anne.
what's up?
How's it going? Diana, you've grown so much since the last time I saw you, and that's a really cute outfit you have on.
Thanks.
Ever since my mum told me to wear it, we've been getting a ton of customers. I wonder why. Oh, Diana, you poor thing. Why would you do this to your daughter, Susan?
Get moving.
Diana, bring Anne some coffee and go get that table's order while you're at it. Yes, ma'am. Diana obeys her mum's order as she dragged her feet to the kitchen. How's Tori doing?
You see.
Tori's Robin's mum. Her condition hasn't changed much, but I don't know if she can recover even with surgery. I remember when Tori was in our underclassmen in high school, she was still giving tours back then and was popular with the guys. You used to like someone back then, didn't you? Yes, but that was a long time ago. I made so many mistakes back then. Everyone has regrets. You just have to learn from them and move on. Remember what I did during our senior year? You're getting caught scamming people with fake prom tickets. No, not that. The other one. I don't know which one you're talking about. The time when I went around selling pictures of Tori. The guys really bought them, even with my jacked up prices.
Wait.
Why did I regret that again?
Oh.
Because Tori found out and made you return everything. She really lectured you after that. Oh yeah, I never knew Tori could be so scary. There was this one guy who had a genuine crush on Tori. Forgot his name, but she ended up with that Sulfurian sailor anyway. Oh right.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. You'll find a special man. Person. One day, maybe, if you want to. Just got to put yourself out there a little. Anyway, someone should organise a reunion. I wonder how much everything has changed. Thanks for volunteering.
What?
Me? No, wait, that's too tedious and expensive. I figured you'd say that. The old friends carry on with their conversation a bit longer until Susan leaves to tend to another customer. Dr. Woodman decides to read her book for the reminder of her stay. Someone is knocking on the front door, but it's not loud and obnoxious. Anya answers the door after realizing it couldn't be Diana.
Hello.
Hey, Anya, ready to go. Give me a second, let me put on my shoes.
As a matter of fact,
I don't recall introducing myself to your mum. Is she around?
Actually,
You don't have to act like CL when it's just us. Besides, my mum doesn't come home from work until 8. I see. Why don't we stop by a restaurant on the way over there? My treat. I don't mind, but when are we meeting with Banjo? He told us to come later tonight, so we still have time. She. Sorry, but it's confusing when a male sea deity is stuck in a female cat. Yes, that would be confusing with pronouns, but you could just ask them which ones they want to use. Yes. So anyway, what's everyone playing these days? It's the end of the week. Everyone had a good week? Or a, adequate week? Plans for the weekend? Etc, etc. I have a tea workshop tomorrow. Daisy's organised. And we're going for dinner. Outside, obviously. And we have some puzzly escape rooms planned. And good food. Which hopefully I've not forgotten ingredients for. Yeah. Probably got some cheesy Christmas movies as well. So it should be a good weekend. But yeah, hopefully everyone's doing great. After knowing her for a while now, you're still getting her mixed up. I noticed you've been laughing more often lately. It's nice to see you in a good mood.
I'm fine.
I wasn't laughing. Anya's still red with embarrassment as CL takes it out for dinner. Since Anya couldn't decide where to eat, CL takes her to Young's Pizzeria, a popular choice for tourists and locals alike.
how are you?
Do you come here often?
Actually,
No, I don't eat that much. Ori! Nice. I will probably have to restart that game if I ever go back to it. I forgot what the controls are. And Paw Patrol! Nice. You're missing out. Some tourists travel across the world to try the food here, and it's well worth it. I guess you had time to kill.
Hey.
Hey, Cameron. This is Cameron, whom I think is trans. Possibly. Based off hints. I had fun with friends. That sounds really good. Hey, Anya, you seem happier than usual.
what?
Oh, it's not what it looks like. We're just having dinner together. I'm a little surprised, though. Diana always talks about you and Robin, but I never thought you'd hang out with Ciel.
I was wondering.
Now I have a look. Ciel looks a bit like Robin. Do you know if they're related? Oh, crap.
How annoying.
Could we sit down now? My feet are killing me. Sorry about that. Right this way. Nice to see you, Anya. After Cameron takes the order and returns with a pizza, Anya rips off a slice of the lasagna. Okay, cool. We're mixing up Italian foods here. Yeah, make sure you get some sleep and don't forget to eat, Miki, and hydrate. But you probably will end up watching the whole thing, so you just practice some self-care. She munches on it with little satisfaction. How is it?
Whatever.
Better?
Really?
Many people consider this the best pizza restaurant in town. Would you like something else? Then again, I kind of expected this reaction, especially with her taste.
Grandpa will speak.
Ah, Grandpa! Grandpa will speak! Love Grandpa. For the last time, Cat and Mouse cartoon is the best. Wait a second, I know that voice. Himmel is chatting with two other men around his age at a nearby table. Grandpa will speak. Yes. Oh, that's the butler and the teacher, I think. Speak! Speak! Damn it! I just spat at myself. But that's fine, as long as I didn't spit at anybody else. But yes, it's Grandpa, the butler, the singer, blonde singer's butler, who is suspicious. Not. Oh, really? Oh. And then the teacher. Grandpa will speak. He's getting a movie soon. We should all go together.
Of course not.
I unfortunately lack both the time and the desire for such childish pleasures, Himmel.
Oh, yeah?
Captain! Captain Hill. Grandpa has coupons! Buy one large popcorn, get one free.
Oh, yeah?
Ooh, I'll come for the free popcorn. That's the spirit, Michael. Really? You're going for popcorn of all things?
Who do you think I am?
So what? The theatre nearby has some of the best buttery popcorn I've ever tasted, and trust me, I've had a little popcorn before. Buttery biscuit beast. Alfred, come join us for a cartoon movie.
What?
Grandpa, what are you doing here?
Oh.
Oh, Ciel! What a surprise! Come say hello to my not-so-little friends. Am I saying the original? Yeah, I'm definitely... That has... Ew. He's old. Kind of old, guys. This is it. Maybe you should, Leaky. Maybe you should stream. No, I know you've been completely wiped. So. But I miss the odd games that you stream. Like, they are out of the ordinary. I like them. So with the yawning, you stupid fool. Right, okay. I didn't expect to see you here, especially since you hardly ever eat cheese.
What's going on?
How's it going, No Show? I've been seeing the two of you together lately. Y'all dating?
What?
No, we're not. We're just having dinner. Come on, there's no shame in it.
Is that so?
I see you still don't know how to treat a lady, Michael. Ciel, these are my fellow sailors back when I was captain of the SS Newport. Stop emphasizing it already. It's embarrassing enough that I actually worked under you. I want to share something with you all. Grandpa takes out an old photo and lays it on the table for everyone to see. He's baby Robin! And it looks so much like his dad. Anya looks surprised to see a picture of an happy family, and she recognizes Tori immediately. Are you Robin's parents? Oh no, isn't that a lovely family?
How unexpected.
As much as I hate to admit it, you took a good picture that day, Michael.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, what's this? Weasel is complimenting me for once. It has nothing to do with your skills, it's just the subject matter. Oh, but you know, we couldn't come out here without Griffin. How long has it been since then? About 17 or 18 years, I presume. It was shortly after their wedding. Grandpa was so happy for them, and Tori finally had her own family. I think the dad was lost at sea, possibly? Maybe he turned into a mermaid. If Grandpa didn't ask him to go on our last mission, maybe they would still be together. Ciel doesn't utter a word as he solemnly gazes at the picture of his loving parents. Their happiness was captured before the tragedy. Another loving family torn apart. Robin isn't really that much different from me.
Don't worry about that.
Come on, Cap. Griffin wouldn't want us to be like this during our reunion, right? Neither would Tori. We could pay him a visit in the near future, perhaps with a bottle of wine. Having wine with everyone sounds good, just like the old times. Whenever the crew played cards back then, the loser had to drink booze. Griffin was the only man I could never beat. I swear he had all the luck in the world. He kept getting those draw doubles and skip cards. All the luck in the world, and yet he died and left his son fatherless.
Is that so?
No matter how many times you lost, you always ask for a rematch.
You bet.
Sometimes you can't count yourself out, just gotta stay persistent and keep trying until you win.
Oh.
We paid a lot during the after party too. Still can't believe you actually bought those cards to a wedding. As long as everyone had fun, I'm fine. I'm a little sad he didn't pick me to be his best man though. It's okay, Master Charles and Griffin have known each other since they were children. Really? I never knew Elizabeth's dad was close friends with mine. Elizabeth is the singer? I think. We visited Tori earlier and she's happy chat with Weasel again. It's been so long since we all got together. The old sailors continue to reminisce about their time with their fellow mate, almost as if he was still there. Ciel and Anya take a walk along the moonlit plaza when they come across a familiar bench. It's the same place where she drew the Bridge of Sorrow. This time, they're just sitting a bit closer.
Anya.
Sorry the pizza wasn't to your taste. Would you like to go anywhere else?
I'm fine.
I'm alright, but if you can come over to my place instead, I'll cook up some real food. Yeah, maybe another time.
Robin.
What is it? Like to live without a dad?
Oh?
That's a strange question coming from someone who already knows the answer.
Well,
I know, but I just wanted to hear your perspective. You see, I never really knew my dad, so I don't know what it's like to have one. However, my grandpa kind of plays that role. He felt it was his responsibility, not just as a relative, but because he regrets bringing my dad along on that mission. My dad wanted to stay back and help raise me, but everyone urged him to go as a final memory with the crew. Oh, big regrets. Of course, no one thought it'd really be his last. Right after my mum started a family, everything was taken from her. She even stopped giving tours for a while to cope with her depression. As I grew older, I wondered why my dad was never here, but they told me he was somewhere far away.
Don't worry.
Even though we were both raised without a dad, I don't want to say that I can understand you. But because we're similar, I feel comfortable enough to share my story. Robin wasn't the reason why his family fell apart, but I was doing everything he can to keep what's left of her. I've only been thinking about myself. Becoming a human won't fix my family after my dad already left. I don't have any idea where he is now, but at least my mum's alive and well. Maybe I can spend some time with her. Anya and Ciel lose track of time as they share a moment together. They head over to the Aqua Temple as instructed. After Anya and Ciel arrive inside the Aqua Temple, their eyes wander around the old architecture until they notice a large creature. It's none other than Banjo standing before the carving of the almighty Levios. Your toilet? Where have you been? No, it does not sound like a gremlin.
You two are late. Where have you been?
As a matter of fact.
We had dinner and hung out at the plaza.
Dinner? Even I have yet to eat. How dare you eat before me?
I'm so sorry. On the way have the arms. We bought leftover pizza.
What kind?
Lasagna. Okay, so I was not wrong. It's lasagna pizza. I don't know how to feel about that. I kind of like the idea of all the carbs and cheese. Kind of want lasagna.
Serve it to me, peasants. I shall accept your offering this time.
Anya sets the warm to-go box in front of the cat and opens it. Though a bit faint, the fresh smell of pizza is still there. Why did you call us here anyway?
Fool.
Silence. Allow me to savor my meal.
The pizza, however, isn't exactly being savoured. Banjo rips through massive chunks of cheese and swallows mouthfuls at a time. I don't know. I mean, there's cheese. And if they're calling it a pizza, then I'm assuming there's at least dough. But they did say strip of lasagna. And lasagna is pasta. I mean, it's literally, that's what the sheets of pasta are called. So, your guess is as good as mine. Which sign's the most appetizing, possibly? I really don't know. I'm now troubled by this thought. It doesn't take long before mere crumbs remain.
This is worthy of my palate. I command you to tell where you discovered this delicacy.
It's not your fault, it's the game's fault. The game put the thought in my head, you just elucidated the thought. You are not, there's no fault on your side. Young pizza,
Excellent. I shall make their chef my royal servant.
Really?
I wonder what Cameron's dad has to say about that. More importantly, what business do we have here?
You see.
You've already looked around, haven't you? What do you see?
Then it's not lasagna. That is pizza al forno. Lasagna is literally the slices, the sheets of pasta. Mm. Mm. Does it even have bechamel on it? The internet is wrong. Not in an inaccurate point of view, just in a that is not what should happen. You are aware of lasagna, are you, Leaky? Okay, good for you. I really want lasagna now. I'm so easily influenced. Dan, I had cheesecake at the weekend. Because of you. I blame you. It was very nice. But it's your fault. I like lasagna. Okay, I like lasagna in principle. Not everyone makes it the same way, and I like it. I'm particular about how it is. There's a Italian restaurant whose name currently escapes me that does a very good lasagna. Name escapes me. I could tell you, you know. Well, because proper, like, lasagna isn't made with any ingredients that make me ill. There's no ingredients in lasagna that should make me ill. Not a traditional lasagna al forno with a bechamel cheese sauce. You like your lasagna without the pasta sheet. The pasta, literally, that is lasagna. You can't have lasagna without the lasagna. The pasta. The name of the pasta is lasagna. That's like having macaroni and cheese without the pasta. It's not macaroni and cheese if there's no freaking macaroni. I'm not gatekeeping. I like pasta. I am merely pointing out a linguistic fact. Anyway.
What do you see?
I see merfolk carving, but only Leviosa looks familiar to me.
Actually,
Ah, the other two are Gina and Oneptu, Leviosa's lover and daughter?
That is correct, but I was far more handsome than this, so whoever carved these needs to be banished.
How cute.
What are you giggling about? This sorry excuse for a temple is nowhere near as captivating as my glorious kingdom.
At least this one's still standing.
Silence, you! Anyway, as those who carry the blood of the merfolk, you must be thoroughly educated in our history.
I mean, feel free to keep talking about Hasta. Just, I know you're trying to wind me up. I don't find it funny. I'm trying. It's hard.
Even after all these years, I still remember the drought when the humans begged for my assistance.
You see.
I agreed to help, but only if the merfolk could live peacefully among them. The merfolk never had a place they could call home, so I wanted to give them that. The humans accepted and kept their promise for a few decades. As more time passed, the merfolk were discriminated against simply because they weren't humans. Only then did I realize how foolish humans really are. Instead of creating ancient Aquadine, why didn't you just turn the merfolk into humans first? Because I met Juna, the love of my life. I was afraid we couldn't be together if I did that. She was the only commoner worthy of my attention, and I wanted to learn more about her. Perhaps I was merely using humans as an excuse to build a kingdom.
Oh?
So you didn't hate the humans. Oh, please, I hated them with a passion, but my love for Juna was simply greater. And after many years, we finally wed and gave birth to our beautiful daughter, Neptune. That was when I firmly believed that I made the right decisions. I had everything, my own kingdom, my own people, and my own family. However, our happiness didn't last. There came a day when young Neptune wandered to the surface, curious about the world above. She was still a child at the time and never experienced the dangerous humans herself. Despite my many warnings, she swam there and was met by hunters who were searching for the merfolk. I sent everyone out to search for her, but Juna was the one who found her. She protected our daughter at the cost of her life. Juna's body shattered into aquamarine shards that rained all over Aquadine, shrouding the kingdom in a mystical veil. It was the most heartbreaking spectacle I ever laid my eyes on. I grew furious and stirred up a massive hurricane that would have wiped out everyone from the land. People prayed for my forgiveness, but they fell on deaf ears. I wanted to destroy the world. I actually could have done it, but someone convinced me otherwise. Princess Oneptu himself? Correct. Even after learning to fear humans, Oneptu stood up for them. She resembled Juno so much that I held back. I returned to the kingdom to cope with my loss and hoped it would be the last time we saw the humans. But many years later, Oneptu rescued a drowning sailor from a terrible storm. He regained consciousness with the powers of our Aquamarine and became the first human to discover our civilization's existence.
Oh, early dog walk. Okay, fine. Have fun. I'm only streaming till past, so if you're not back before then, see you next week. And have fun, Milo. Bye bye.
What?
Wait. How could he see the kingdom? He didn't have the eyes, right?
Well,
Once Oneptu helped the sailor, her Aquamarine not only protected him, but allowed him to see what he couldn't before. I know that this was many centuries ago, but it just feels like this could have been his dad. The sailor. But it can't have been. But it sort of feels like there's a parallel.
You see.
It wasn't long before my daughter fell in love with the man. After Oneptu became her trauma, she chose to live with him on the surface. I took away ability to change back into a mermaid form to protect her from the humans.
Hi, Jesse. Well, this one is like 16, so you want me to answer that question? Possibly 17? You know. I mean, that guy's pretty okay. Oh no, he's an adult. He's an adult. But the mermaid, the titular mermaid of Aquadine, is a 16, 17-year-old girl. So, also, hi Jesse. I hope your emergency from yesterday is resolved in a pleasant manner.
In the end, the merfolk ultimately chose to return to the surface where they'd live out the rest of their days. Oneptu's happiness changed my people's perspective into curiosity and love. My efforts truly were in vain, and I turned every last one of them into a human. Despite having all the power in the world, I was unable to protect the people I cared about. I felt unworthy of calling myself a god. That is why I surrendered my immortality and became a spirit.
So, the girl in the middle is the mermaid. I mean, I like nice arms, so they still have arms. And he had nice arms. You know. I'm sure he did cute butt as well. And he's now in this cat. Just for context. The cat is a woman. The cat is a woman. The cat is female. The cat is not a woman. I mean, there are plenty of solutions that would still work. Cute with shiny scales. Yes, so I can look at myself. No, I don't want to look at myself. I guess that kind of explains why you're stuck in a chubby cat, but why are your hair? My people were still pure merfolk by blood, even after they lost their tails, but there was an issue. Merfolk could never reproduce their own kind if they mate with a human. That was until you came along, Anya. 16 years ago, I sensed a familiar presence within a newborn, so I went to see for myself. And there you were, a mermaid born from two human parents. I still find it difficult to believe, even to this day. That was why I decided to acquire a host body and observe you more closely. Now that I think about it, aren't you always snuggling with girls in that form?
what?
Wait a second. Of course I have. What about it?
I don't believe
So
you.
that's what you've been doing. Wait. Banjo is a female cat, remember? We are the same gender! You're just a dirty old pervert inside.
Fool.
I am a king, a god. I can have my way with any woman I please. You can try, but you're like to get shoved.
Is that clear?
Is that so? No wonder your daughter left you. Honestly, of all the host bodies you could have picked, you ended up in a fat cat. I sent my nibblings at advent calendar. Well, I sent my niece an advent calendar with, you know, a suggestion that maybe that she share with her sibling. But anyway, it's books. It's a books advent calendar. Last year was Peppa Pig. This year is Disney princesses because she's obsessed with Frozen. Yeah, I was like, they do advent calendars that are little books. It's great. Because I didn't want to send them chocolate. Doesn't feel right yet. But yeah, so tired after nursery today though. So I will get a proper thank you tomorrow, hopefully. Well, no, not. That sounds really bad. Hopefully I will get to see day 2, basically, because day 1 went down well, but too tired for sharing, which is fair enough. Ow. Silence. At least it's better than some human. While Anya and Banjo are arguing, Ciel gazes at the relic that sits at the centre of the temple. This might be the perfect time to ask about it. Levios, do you know anything about that jar over there? The SS Newport crew brought it back after their final mission. Whether or not it's an actual relic has been a topic of debate between the believers and the non-believers. Yes. Nibbling news. I'm looking forward to Christmas and snuggling with my nibblings. And doing story time. It'll be good. But I will not be streaming because family time and not Xbox. But I will probably do some extra streams in between or something like that. And ow, my knees! I was comfy and then I stretched and now my knees are creaking. Stupid knees. Well, I've never seen it before in my life. I see. Did my dad really die for nothing? Live story time with Joe is the best. Because you can, like, request the story. And then you can request the same story again! And you get silly voices and occasionally I sing. I'm not sure that's necessarily a good thing, but... It was one about a giant and clothes that I literally just sang the whole thing. I don't know why. I'm good at distractions. I can't decide if I like this tea or not. And I can't remember what tea I put in either.
You see.
It's not the case. Even though I've never personally seen it, this is indeed a relic from my kingdom. The inscriptions of the Aquadinian language, but is nothing more than a mere jar. Now listen carefully. The reason why Anya can no longer find the true Aquadine is because I used the rest of my powers to create another realm. Another realm? Yes, it is called Lazuin. Not only does it serve as a barrier that seals away the secrets of Aquadine, it's also the home. If you wish to search for the crystals, I can lead you through an underwater cavern to get there.
Meow.
Young man, you'll be fine as long as you're making contact with Anya. Her aquamarine will protect you.
What?
Weeds? Robin and I need to hold hands? Looks like I'm entrusting you with my life, Anya. I owe you one. Alright. Banjo continues discussing plans to reach Laswell, while Anya's mind is momentarily elsewhere. Anya is busy drawing in her sketchbook the following morning, though she seems to be struggling. She rubs her cute cat-shaped erasers against the page over and over while smiling. I see trouble drawing Robin's face, but there's something about it that feels different to Dee.
What's up?
Hey Anya, what are you doing?
What?
Diane? Oh, you're drawing 4 eyes. Let me see.
Lionel takes advantage of her height to snatch the sketchbook while shoving Anya away with her free hand. Wait, don't look!
Oh,
Wow, you've been drawing Four Eyes a lot, but why'd you have so many pictures of CL2? No, is my sketchbook about to give away his identity? Now that I see them back and forth, they look awfully similar. Bit more than just cousins. Sorry, Robin. Even after seeing my drawings, even a dimwit like her can figure it out. I've got it! They're twins, aren't they? Oh, bless her.
wow.
You really are stupid. Come on, Anya, you know something. Spill the beans already. Shh. Keep it down.
Huh?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Hello.
I'm one of the school librarians. I thought you already knew by now. Oops.
Well,
I never thought you'd be a librarian of all things. Looking back, you hated reading as much as I did.
What?
I've changed you. You just haven't seen this side of me before. I get it. You're not here for the books, are you? Now that I think about it, doesn't Robin come in here kind of often? Tuesday. May quietly leaves Dinah alone before she could say any more. That girl never changes. She's one of the few cuties who actually likes Four Eyes, so you might want to hurry up. That girl has feelings for Anya? For Robin? How does someone know when they have these feelings? Ooh. Well, hi, Lady Magritte. It was more of a, well, I may as well, but don't feel obligated. Don't feel obligated. But if you feel like it, then that's okay. I think I got most of the ones that were hanging around before. But I guess it's keeping up with them. But, you know, please don't feel obligated. But I figured, you know, why not make you a mod? I trust you. That looks kind of cool. You've got the little thingy. Can you be a bot? You're a bot. That means Lady Magritte's going to ban you now. But yes, I really enjoyed your Vertigo stream, by the way. There's a new one. Damn it. They must some of them come in, I guess, just when I'm live. Teak helps. Oh well, if Teak is helping, then you know, I feel like can I get Teak some treats? Is that a thing that I can do? Does Teak have like a treat list? And Deer as well, like Teak and Deer. Yeah. I know I can like redeem channel points. I was thinking of like sending them treats. I like cats. But yes. Yeah, I did have a big purge of all the bots, like, but that was maybe a year? I don't know. Whenever it was that they kept on coming in and they were all the same name. Yes. Jing bots, yeah. Teak is the best. Teak is one of the top best kitties. There are several on my list and they are all at the same position because all kitties are awesome. Ooh, awesome. Is that linked on your Twitch? I will have a look. Cause kitties deserve treats. Anya finds herself flustered as she tries to figure out why she's been in the mood to draw Robin lately. Because they might be distantly related? There's a command for it! Awesome. Awesome. I will definitely check that out. Oh! And we are going to have to wind up. Not like literally right now, but like in the next 15 minutes. Because my friend's on the way. And we're totally not gonna get to the end of this section. It's fine. We will pick this up again. Maybe I'll put some more in next week. Because we're not gonna get to Aquadine and find the cure and cure the mum and have the end of the segment and figure out whether she wants to be a mermaid or not. We can talk about lasagna. Lasagna as a type of pasta. It can have other things in it other than meat. But lasagna is the pasta. If you put basically ragu on pizza, it does not make it lasagna. You've avoided it? Why have you been avoiding lasagna? I mean, you are obviously allowed to do that, but lasagna's kind of awesome. Yes, IRL friend. Yes, my Daisy is coming. I don't know. I just go with friends, and I just adopt people as my friends, whether they like it or not. Some people I've met in person. So it was more of an in-person friend rather than IRL friend, because you are all real, right? Right. You're all real, you're not just, like, in my imagination. Oh, no! Oh. Well, that sucks. I have a similar thing with turnips. Parsnips, turnips. Oh, okay. I am fully cognizant of food-related trauma and empathize. My toes empathized a little too much with your toes during this, when you were discussing your toes during the stream. I was actually getting phantom pains. I had to skip over until you were not talking about toes anymore. My empathy is weird. Yes, my sofa is not invisible in real life. It's also very comfy. Yeah, my empathy is the type of empathy where I feel the thing that the other person is feeling. It's sometimes helpful and sometimes not. And generally results in parts of my body hurting when other people have hurty parts of body, which is yeah, the painful kind of empathy. Yeah, I feel that literally, exactly. Exactly. Empathy is funny. But yeah. Let's talk about cats some more. Cats make me feel fun and good. Straight on the bus. All right, well, we do need to wind up because my buzzer is going to go in a bit. Bus riders. 10. Wise? Okay. Why is that not showing up as an actual picture today? Because it's the box up there isn't. Just imagine that those are actually pictures of cats. They usually work. Maybe something's wrong with Twitch's emotes today. Zeus and Havor. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, they see Tick Scream. Why did it? I mean, it's literally Lady Magritte's emotes. It's literally the emotes should have. Okay, apparently Twitch is just having a moment. It was working on your screen. It was not working on mine, and it was not working on the overlay. That was really weird. That was really weird. It was really weird because it wasn't just me. It was the overlay, and also 2 different versions of my chat. Oh well. Yes. Robin and Anya are having lunch together again, but he brought his own lunch this time. He seems quite grateful for that. Yeah, she can't cook apparently.
Or her taste buds are different because she's a mermaid and thus the stuff she makes she likes, but no one else does. Go with that.
Oh?
You're just having a salad.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm a vegetarian after all. So why did they have lasagna pizza? Because that would be meat. Unless it was a vegetarian lasagna pizza, but that's just pizza! But yes. I do like the story. It is really cool. That's right. I guess seafood's off the menu too, isn't it? Ha! Of course, some of those sea creatures are probably my friends. I mean, yes, it should still have pasta, but if we go by the rules of it not having the actual lasagna on it, it would just then be pizza with toppings. And cheese. Then you don't want to know what I'm eating.
What?
Robin, put that down now. I'm just messing with you. It's a sub sandwich, but there's some ham in it though. Whatever.
What?
As a matter of fact.
After our conversation last night, I asked my grandpa about the jar. Want to hear the story? Knock yourself out. 1 month after I was born, my grandpa received intelligence that an island may be holding an ancient Aquadinian relic. Their mission was merely to explore and retrieve any clues, but it took them longer than expected to reach their destination. Yes, I don't think I would want to eat actual dog. Though, we used to call them rat burgers. I never ate them, because I don't like burgers. Because you used to get rat burgers from the van, and I'm fairly certain that was accurate. I mean, it was Nottingham. But people used to get them after the club. I used to just get chips. But yeah, I'm glad hot dogs are not actually made of dog. That would be... I mean, not wrong so much. Ooh! Okay, let me just get my door and then I'm gonna have to save. My friend's here! My friend is here! My friend is here! Okay, we're gonna save. We didn't really get massively far with this. But we will pick it up next week. Will friend come on stream and say hi too? I mean, I can ask. I don't know. I don't really eat from food trucks. So, yeah. But yeah, so this is the end of my stream. I'm sorry it was a short... Well, not sorry it was a short stream. I said it was going to be a short stream. It's open! I'm just signing off. Yes, so I'm not streaming now until next week. I might do like Monday, Tuesday, big stream on Wednesday, then Thursday. But yeah. Daisy is here. I mean, not literally, but I mean she can come say hi if she wants. The camera's there. Hello. So yeah, I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I'll catch you next week. And yeah, that was Daisy. Everyone says hi. So yeah, love you all. I'll catch you next week. Yeah, and all that. Yes, we will talk about plans next week. I have no. We're gonna hang out. I have friend. She's real and exists. Okay, I'm going now. Bye.